Hello guys and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So we're back in Marbella for the next 5 nights. Storie is now nearly 10 months old, so we're going to be doing lots of fun family things, and then towards the end of the holiday we have our good friends Perry and Ricky joining us.
Going on an adventure for breakfast. Hey? Oh, just need a dummy.
I got you. So usually she'd have a bottle about now, full bottle, and go straight to sleep, but that's usually 10 in England, 11 in Spain. We've got to try and get her to sleep out, we tried it yesterday. It was so challenging because we have a dialed in routine at home, but when you obviously come on holiday or are not at the house, you got to try and get them to get into the routine out and about. So we're going to brave it. I bet she won't go to sleep for the whole hour, but let's hope she does. So I've got to be quiet because Storie is nodding off, but this is what I've grabbed so far. Good. Beautiful place. I would have shown you the buffet. In fact, I showed it on a previous video, so I won't do that. Yes. And we're out of there. That was one of the most successful breakfasts we've ever had.
Other than the fact that we were a bit late, so it's a bit rushed, wasn't it?
It's a little bit late. It's actually 11:45, so they were quite good with the hospitality for us, considering it closed at 11. So, did you want to have a quick walk along the beachfront?
I'm just thinking this is probably like prime time to go and do something for Storie. And I was thinking, should we go to that trampoline park and cost a jump?
What is it, a 10 up and go one?
Yeah, especially in January.
Yeah?
It's something that she'd really enjoy.
I think so.
It's also really near a nil, so we could have a little sleep in there.
Oh, Anil is a really good
Isn't it?
furniture store where we've got loads of us.
I think we've got to do some kind of soft play or something.
Yeah, I think she needs a physical activity.
Yeah, so if we do that, and then later we can do something more leisurely, I think. You know, like go for a nice long walk, or we could even go to the port.
Yeah.
The store. And we know that you've had a really good activity done. Does that feel about right to you, Stores? All good?
She's yawning.
You had a quick nap, didn't you? 40 minutes.
What a day. Look at that.
Yeah, just makes
January.
it smell gorgeous with the hair, doesn't it?
Exactly that. It makes you think we should capitalise and get out here more.
Oh, where's Storie gone? There she is. Where's she gone? Bye-bye. There she is.
So, we've realised that trampoline park,
Not for babies.
Storie's too young.
I mean, it makes sense because she only can just stand, she can't jump.
Yeah, that's true. So, we're having a little bit of a wander around
Well, we found my
to try and find.
My friend Jasmine, who lives here, she has recommended me a good soft play for Storie. I think it's €5, and she said that even the staff will like play while you with the kids while you have a baby, which obviously we won't do because we love playing with her.
Oh, we will.
Well, you can, but I'm not.
I'm joking.
You can have a coffee. But we're going to go and have some proper baby time because Storie needs some sensory. Thank you, baby. Did get a few new toys and stuff yesterday, but she just gets bored so quickly. She needs like something that's really going to stimulate her, don't you? She's also catching up on sleep, so she's a bit tired and a bit funky. We're going to do this and then we're going to go for a really big nap. I'm going to meal prep and tidy up so that then we're all fresh at 5 when she wakes up, and then we can make some plans to do something. I feel like the days are going to go really
do you know what?
fast.
They've gone really quick. It's Saturday now. It's,
Oh, there it is. Look.
on the left or on the right?
No, look.
Oh, so should we cross?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. We actually got here about midnight Thursday. So really, yesterday was our first full day, but
We didn't do a lot.
we didn't do a lot.
We did. We
Well,
got things sorted that next time will make things easier.
Yeah, when we're back in the apartment, we'll just give a little bit of a debrief on the
Yeah.
first couple of days and some things that we've learned and experienced.
We're in Marbs and want a soft play that we can go to any time. We got turned away.
So
The woman was absolutely gorgeous, as in just lovely.
such a kind,
Yeah.
spoke really good English, which always helps.
Yeah.
And she said there's so many things well, basically we can't go in today because it's a birthday party. I did say Storie loves birthdays. Proceeded to walk in and she says no, it's invite only.
Oh, my baby girl really wanted to play. What I'm really shocked at, from speaking to a few people that live here, is the lack of soft play, because I thought in a place like this they'll have really nice, clean, really great soft plays, because they have everything else, do you know what I mean? So now we need to find something else to do a little Storaloo, because you know this is the time in the summer where you want the camera, where we'd probably go in the pool or
could go to the beach.
could go to the beach, but it's too sunny. Like for her, it's not going to be nice, is it? She can't go in the water if it's too cold.
We are back. What you got? This has become Storie's playroom. Toys here. Changing station, etc. here. What an amazing day. It's just so nice. Actually too sunny out here. We were like, okay, why don't we go around the pool and chill around there? If you can see it, it just looks so hot. So sunny, sorry. It's not going to leak, is it? You got all the other toys. Why would you need that one? Let's get this. Oh my god, what's that? Oh, what Storie got? Wow. Oh. What we decided to do is we're going to give Storie some food. It's 1 o'clock. She shouldn't really be going to sleep if it was per our plan. Get some telly on. Yeah, we can tell she's just several hours down over the last few days. Quite a lot, actually.
No, but everything that she's doing is really upsetting her, isn't it? Please excuse my hair.
Yeah, she's just a bit aggy.
Yeah. She's frustrated.
But if we look at, so we're just going to go off the plan and get her to get a lot, good sleep, and then we'll assess the plan after that. Okay, so Storie is asleep, so I thought we'd just give you a recap of the first 2 days. Well, the flight was at like 7 o'clock at night, so we planned that time so that Storie could go to sleep. She goes to sleep at 7. We thought, what a great idea. It worked when we went to LA. She slept the whole flight. Shorter trip, 3-hour trip, 2.5 hours, so we thought she would sleep the whole way. Didn't quite go to plan.
That's an understatement.
What day was that? Today's Saturday, that was Thursday night. So Thursday night was when we flew over here, and it was just tricky, wasn't it? We were very optimistic because the last time we went away to LA, we were like, you know what, we thought it would be tricky because it's like our only sort of trip away. This I thought would be easier. It just didn't sort of turn out that way, did it? She was just awake basically the whole time.
I think that probably really works on a long haul flight, but for this, it just.
Well, do you know what? On a long haul flight
Get
at night, well, you get a bassinet, but even on the way to LA, we didn't have a bassinet. but they dim all the lights down and say to everyone, you know, it's night time, and everyone sleeps, don't they?
Well, when we first got on the plane, they dimmed the lights for takeoff, and she was literally in my arms ready to go. And you were like, wow, that was quick.
She's nodding off.
And then she was ready to attack.
And then they turned the bright lights on. Everyone's, you know, awake.
And to cut a very long story short, she was awake the whole time, not like sitting on your lap and chilling with the toy vibe. She was like, she would be like coming to you and like this, and then she'd be like coming on to me, and then she was like wanting to stand up on your lap and have a look around the plane, which, you know, in the first 20 minutes, by the way, please excuse my hair, I didn't have time to blow dry it, I didn't have time to finish my makeup, it's just what it is. First 20 minutes it was cute, and then the next 2 hours it was like, oh my god.
She sees everyone, and do you know what, fair play to her, when everyone was keeping her entertained. Like everywhere she looked.
I don't think the lady in front particularly liked us though, and I understand, but like we had this much room in Storie. I mean, I kept trying to like grab her legs and stuff, didn't I? But she was like trying to stretch out, and I was like, oh my god, this is a nightmare. And I really wish that I didn't care so much about what other people think, because you just think, you know, she's a baby, but I'm like panicking what the lady in front's like thinking. Is she going to be really annoyed? You know, it's night time, and
I think when you kick in someone's seat. And just to be fair, she was asleep, weren't she? The woman in front.
It was just.
It's just a bit. Thing is, as well, like we had about 20 bags, and they could fit a couple of bags up, but we just had them all on us, and we were next to the window in the middle. So you just sat like, I didn't want to knock the woman next to me. You didn't want to knock the woman in front, so you all just sat really tight with like all your bags. So,
but anyway, we got here in the end after various other things like Storie taking a shit. For the whole taxi journey from Malaga Airport to Marbella, and it absolutely stunk. I felt so sorry for the driver. It was all up her back. So then we came in, it was like past midnight, stripped her down, got her, was getting her ready for bed, but her poo was all up her back. So wherever we were going with the vest,
it was just spreading the shit. It was spreading. Do you know one of those ones where you're like, I just need her to quickly get in the apartment. Everything to go right and get into bed.
Yeah,
because she was falling asleep.
She'd been asleep in the taxi.
We're like stripping, and there's just shit everywhere, and
then
shit all up hers.
And then she was stood up while we were trying to wipe the shit off her back and give her like a damp cloth bath. And then she weed all over the floor. And at that point we were just laughing because it was actually comical that this was even happening, and we were all so tired.
We were just knackered, and it was. I think we went to bed about.
Catching up now because
we went to bed about 2.
Yeah, her sleep schedule is off, and it's been to a T. Gorgeous vibes.
Yeah, let's give you an update on that very briefly. So we have been a bit sort of scatty with the plan, but it's sort of worked to get so far. But then we were like, do you know what? Let's stick to a plan exactly as in the food's the same time, the sleep's the same time. We do the sleep cues, everything. And it took us about 3 or 4 days because we were like, this is the worst idea ever. And then it just worked.
Yeah.
Because what we were finding difficult was if we were trying to put Storie to sleep in the middle of the day, it was a minefield. Like one day it could take a minute, the other day it could take 40 minutes. And that's what we wanted to master.
You just didn't know what you were getting, did you?
We just didn't know what you were getting. So we were like, well, we don't want that. We wanted to be going to sleep. So anyway, the last 3-4 weeks or however long it's been, she's been in the day, she has 2 naps, just instantly, just perfectly ready to go to sleep. It's so peaceful. We love it. She loves it. So we've sort of are quite rigid with that now.
We've got an absolute
perfect routine.
To a point routine now, and it's life changing. To put it dramatic, I feel like a completely different mum.
Just to brief it, it's basically just 3-hour wake windows. So let's say she'll wake at 10, wake at 7, go sleep at 10, sleeps 10 till 11. She'll be awake from 11 till 2, sleeps for 2 hours from 2 till 4, and she's awake from 4 till 7, sleeps.
And in between that, she has a specific lunch time, specific dinner time, specific bath time.
Yeah, we've actually made the sleep cue as bottle right before bed. I know when I was researching, they sometimes say you shouldn't do that.
Especially because she drops bottles and stuff eventually, doesn't she? So.
Yeah, but for us, that's the most perfect thing.
Yeah, it's working for us.
It's working for us.
But anyway, the sleep schedule's messed up because she's currently in bed. We were trying to just stay on the same pattern. But obviously we're an hour ahead here, so if she goes to bed at 2 at home, it's 3 here. She's already in bed. she's really catching up. Like her personality has changed dramatically.
She's tired
in the last 48 hours. Like everything where normally just wouldn't affect her. Like if she like falls on her bum or I don't know, something's really tiny, she's like bursts into tears.
If you like, even
really
you walk
tired.
out the room for like 1 minute, she'll be crying.
Yeah.
Wanting Tay and all this, you know. It's just. So tired. But one thing we haven't mastered with the sleep routine is sleeping it out. Like we've planned certain events, like we'll go to soft play and it's an hour away, so we'll time it where she'll sleep for that hour. Get her in the car, all the sleep cues, bottle, white noise, doesn't sleep.
If you have any tips for that, please let us know. Obviously, we could speak to a sleep trainer, but I actually am so happy with our routine that I don't want it to change.
No.
I just want to be able to have some tips on.
2 tips I've got, and let us know in the comments. One tip is how do you get them, because we're following all the sleep cues out, but it's just not her cot, so that's not working. Like how do you do it in like a car seat, for example? And the other one is, if your baby misses hours, should you try and catch them up or just that's it? So for example, we went out and Storie had a half an hour nap today instead of an hour. Now she's asleep now. Should we make it 2.5 hours or should it still be 2 hours? That's the question I have, because we're like, well, let's go back to our routine, which is 2 hours now. But really, she's then in a deficit. She's missing half an hour, which, you know, I guess one day is not the end of the world.
I'm pretty sure people have always said to me, you just try and get back on track. You don't.
Yeah, I get that for like one day, but let's say for now it's been 3 days. So let's say on the flight she was like 4 hours behind because she woke up at the same time, but really she went to bed like 4 or 5 hours later. So she's down on that. Then the next day we were out. The next day she was half an hour instead of an hour. So if you look over a week, she's probably down like 6 hours and she's acting a bit more tired. So should you go, okay, well this one catch up on some. So any experts, let us know, because we've just cut that out.
Yeah. What I would say about this holiday is I feel like it's very much a bit of a learning. I feel like because the last time we were here, Storie was such a different age, and now she's at that age where she's got more awake time, she needs toys, she's on her feet, she wants to play. Now it's like a completely different baby, like a completely different scenario where we need resources, like we need soft plays, we need things that we can do. Like we don't really know what we're doing with that, do we?
No, I'm sure everyone gets this when they go on holiday. It's like,
how do we entertain her?
You're going on a holiday to obviously have the best time ever, but what you're leaving at home is all of the absolute set out perfect plan for your baby. Like let's say we'd have a gated area.
So sorry, I can't stop you on.
We'd have a gated area where you can put Storie in. She'll have all of her toys. Obviously, you don't have that. Obviously, this is our apartment, so we are going to come on here on holiday, but we do want to get it geared up, kind of like home, but not the same. But even little things like we need to go and get sun visor or phone holders or all of these little things. It's like at home we've got them all perfectly. Yeah. When you go on holiday,
I think the last 2 days we've just been organising and we still don't have everything. Like we've not got the window blinds in the car, so the sun's
like holding up the sheet
like, oh my god, there's so many things that we've not
little tiny things. And I think normally they probably wouldn't bother us, but I think when you've had a lack of sleep and it's one thing after another, you're like, oh, at home we've got it mastered. Whereas out here you're like, yeah. Well,
it's not that it's bothering me, because to be fair, I'm in quite good spirits considering I'm absolutely knackered and Storie's knackered too. It's just more like I feel like I'm wasting the days a little bit, because
that's
we
what
don't
I mean,
really know what we're doing. So I'm going to see this trip as more of a like getting things into play, working out how it works, and then I feel like we should potentially come back next month.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a hard one because obviously we've got the brand launch and we've got the holidays booked in.
Yeah.
But it's definitely, coming back here has definitely given me the taste for it and made me realise how much I love it here. However, the flight has really turned me off.
Yeah. What I'm thinking, well, I'll give you an update on the apartment anyway. So
I'm actually going to go and do some meal prep because we only have this time.
This week, yeah. This will be very short. You go and
do
that.
I'm sure you'll follow me on Instagram if you're here. But if you're not, I am doing macro counting, which I can't do 100% here because obviously we are going to be eating out. But I'm going to stick to it 90%. So where I do have my meals at home, I'm going to stick to weighing them out and then just do the rest as I can. So I'm on my 2 litres of water a day and putting everything into my fitness pal, and I've lost 2 pounds, which is exactly on track for me. And I just think I just want to stick to it, because I've been feeling really good, haven't I?
Your energy has been so much higher. Like, it just shows you, doesn't it? Fuel your body with good food and it's energy. Like, I've been following Tayla because I usually just eat shit.
You're not as bad as me.
Yeah, not as bad, but yeah, we're both really enjoying that, to be fair.
Okay, so I'm going to go meal prep, but you update what you need to update on.
Yeah, so just an update on the apartment is what our plan is. So obviously in the past we've sort of came here for like 3 months, 6 months, long periods of time. This year what we're going to do is just book a load of holidays to come out for a week or 2 weeks at a time, and we're not going to bring the dogs out here. So my mum will have the dogs back at home, and it's like, how long will we leave them? It'll probably be a week, maybe maximum 2 weeks. So I think a lot of 1 week holidays.
I don't think I could do 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't think we could do 2 weeks. We did 10 days in LA, which was probably the peak time. But what we're thinking of doing is potentially renting the place out for June, July and August, because obviously that's peak season. You get good money for that. And they're 3 months that we definitely don't want to come here because it's so hot, and I don't think we'll fully enjoy it with Storie being 35 degrees every day. Whereas even now it's like perfect. It's January, it's not pool weather, but it's really nice weather. So yeah, that's the plan with the apartment. There is a couple of things I will actually show you. Like, we came back to a water leak and it's kind of gone all our walls, and it looks like it's messed up. It looks like it's messed up the micro cement. So I've got on the phone to builder today, who's going to come around on Monday and give us the verdict. But yeah, that's the issue when you're not in your place for months on end. You come back and it can be stuff like that. So yeah, I'll show you around the apartment what we're looking to get changed and sort of renovated this year. But yeah, Storie's asleep now, so we're going to get a bit of food. And then, what we're doing this evening?
I think we might go to Old Town for dinner.
Old Town, really nice.
That's our favourite place.
Yeah.
Remember, you know that place that we went to in the summer? The steak place?
Yeah, it was a really nice steak. It's a really nice vibe, very family orientated. It's only a 5-minute drive from us.
Work out times.
Yeah, this is the whole thing. Like, obviously, Storie goes to sleep about 7 o'clock in the UK, which is 8 o'clock here, which is more than enough time for us to get out, have a great time, and be back for about 7:30, bath, and then bed for 8. So let's get out there.
So we had a really good catch up. I've actually put some makeup on. I'm just going to do my hair because right now I'm a lot haggard. Also, I've got dry shampoo in it if it looks grey. I think she did nearly 3 hours, which is way over. And she would have kept going, but we woke her up. But she was obviously just catching up on sleep. Whether that's the right thing to do or not, I don't know. But I think we might have a much happier baby now, which is the main thing. So even if it's a bit of a struggle tonight, it was worth it because she's been really upset. So we're just having a snack. We've had a carrot. Obviously I've not got my normal meals here, so we've got a smoothie, which looks to be quite a good one because there's no ingredients in it but fruit. And we've had a boiled egg. You want some more of this? I'm just going to have a little snack and then we'll have her dinner at about 7:15. No, not 7:15, 5:30. No, 6:30.
So, just thought I'd like to show you this garden that we have. It's really strange not having the dogs out here. They normally come with us. This orange tree has seen better days. I mean, so we've had these a couple of years now. Now when we're not here, the gardener of the complex keeps on top of them. This is a lime tree. I just love that you can have your own, pick your own oranges and limes. A decent little one. and literally just have them in your drinks or whatever. Pool is looking so nice, but I bet it's absolutely freezing. But yeah, really enjoying the weather. Let's stand on it. No one in it. A really nice, peaceful day.
Loves glasses, so maybe we get some glasses to play with. You watching? Look, ready? Ready? Look, stand up. Ready? I'm sorry, but I gotta get one of these.
Tayla.
So we've just stopped off just for a light bite.
It's like a nice time to do it, isn't it?
Yeah. What is it, like 5, half 5? Storie's having a bit of lemon.
Is that funny?
Laugh it, Storie. So I thought I'd give you an update actually. So I'm going for some lamb chops. Tay's going for the steak.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it so that I can kind of count it.
Carry on your carbs. It tells you the weight of the steak, like 150 grams, beef potatoes. Storie is trying to be entertained via Tay's phone, trucks and different things like that. This is obviously always the trickiest part of trying to eat your dinner. We're back home. You had a good time, Storie. So what we're doing now?
I'm just going to check. She didn't have her food if she wants any food. And then if not, she's going to get straight in the bath.
Straight in the bath, ready for bed. Oh no, she's found a bit of egg from earlier. So just to round off today, we've just seen that Storie's got a tooth coming through, which explains why she's been not sleeping too great and it's been a little bit aggy. So I'm just going to go to the chemist now and get her some Calpol. She's not really ate as much as she normally does, and she just didn't drink her whole bottle. She only drank like a quarter of a bottle, which she normally always has before going to bed. Tay spotted that, and it's about 8:15. So what I'm going to do now is go to the gym. Tay, what are you doing?
I'm going to take my makeup off, and then probably grab a shower, put my PJs on, and I'm going to read my book.
So I hope you could hear that, but she's going to chill, get her PJs on, read a book, get some TV on. I'll actually take the camera to show you the gym, because there's a gym called, I don't normally go to this gym, I'd go to the IO gym if you're in Marbella, but you usually have to sign up for like a month or 3-month contract. Well, I'm going to go to the Rail Paddle Club. It is a sick gym. The reason I don't normally go it in the summer is because it's so busy, but I'll show you around there as well actually, because it is good. So this is the biggest gym ever. Look at this, we're inside. Right, hold up. €20 for one session, that's steep. Normally it's quite good for a month, it's normally like €60. at this. Sick. So you have all of this outdoor area. Huge. And then there's a load of paddle courts, which, if you've never played, is an amazing sport. So it literally just keeps on going. In the summer, absolutely rammed down here. You got boxing, you got CrossFit. Unbelievable. What a gym. Yeah, more boxing down there, so there we have it. Good morning! So it's Sunday morning, about 11 o'clock. We've had a lovely day chilling. Went and got some coffees, had some breakfast.
She needs a halfway.
We've realised Storie is teething, so we gave her some Cowpole. Slept so well last night, so we feel really refreshed. And Storie did wake up in an unbelievable mood. Storie! So she woke up.
She doesn't know what she wants. She's like, she wants me, and then I put her down, and then she wants me again.
So she woke up really good, but now she's just gone a little bit.
No. It must be her tea. She would get some socks on and head out.
So we're going to try and keep her entertained.
Oh, you're okay.
Dada. Oh, your teeth hurting. So yeah, we're going to get out. What's the weather like today? That ain't bad. It was 22 yesterday at its peak. I think it says 18 and cloudy. I'm very happy with that.
Where are we going?
Old Town.
I think everything's going to be shut for siesta. We don't want food, so I think that's the best place to go.
Good point. So we've left, babe. We forgot that when it's out of season, it's all shut on a Sunday. And
Fuck all to do.
it's a day of rest. But we've seen a outdoor little fair. So we're
It's
gonna.
always there, and there's like a little market that's usually there as well. And we've obviously never had any reason to go.
I think it's right, Bob.
When we were here the last time, Storie was way too small, but some of the little cute rides, I'm hoping Storie's going to enjoy, because she's obviously not herself today. Cutting a new tooth, and she's very needy, which we don't mind at all. We love, but don't like her to be upset. Hopefully we're going to have some fun. I'm also getting a bit peckish.
And I've got a little. Brought this yesterday, which is.
To hold the third parent.
So let me just show you. 1 second. In desperate times. Oh, I hate these lifts. I always think they're going to break down.
Why don't I go in and you... That's what we usually do.
Yeah, I'll go upstairs just in case, so we're not all stuck.
So what floor?
I guess 0.
0.
Adios. By the way, I'm loving this new camera. Let me see if I can show it in this reflection. So it's the tiny little DJI Pocket 3 Osmo or something like that. So as you can see, it's got a stabilizer. There's a few of the comments on my last videos was that it was so jolty. And this is insane. Also, it's so small you don't feel really sad out and about in public filming. because no one can really tell you're doing anything because it's that small. Whereas usually I do feel really sad holding a big camera and a tripod.
You still look really sad.
Yeah, I do look sad, but I look less sad. Yeah, this is wicked. It's even normally, do you know what, it's normally around here with clothes, and it's really cute.
You know what? This, like I said, I feel like this week is just a trip to work out loads of, you know, you always have like 5 places that you just always go to when you go on holiday once you know a place, or just in general.
What do you mean, like your family keeps going back to the same place when you're a kid?
No, like 5 places, like in a, I don't know if like you always went to Mallorca, or even at home you've probably got like 5 places that you'd go, like restaurants or whatever. Like we've got ours here, it's like cappuccino,
Yeah.
Algerito. Now we're just working out our family ones, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I
Oh
feel
my
like
god, look, there's a ball pit. Right, let's have a look around. We'll show you where we go in a minute. So we're going on the bouncy castle, and Storie is just holding on to Tay. Storie! So she wasn't a fan of the bouncy castle at all.
Hey, you be careful in there on your own.
She's really enjoying this one.
Look at me, we're going to go down the slide.
So that was really, really good actually. We always feel a lot happier when Storie's been stimulated by things like that. So we're back down the port. Weather is an absolute joke. Couldn't be better.
It's actually, I'm actually a bit hot in this cardigan.
Yeah.
So dull.
Storie has also soiled herself with the excitement, so we're going to get her changed, get a little snack. So we've stopped off at this beautiful place. We've got our own seats right at the back where it's dead. We're going to get Storie changed now, so she's ready for some snacks. The food looks amazing here. I'm going to go for the shepherd's pie. But yeah, really nice.
Get some water.
A time.
She's such a cutie fanooty, isn't she?
So cute. So we've pulled out the Miss Rachel card while Tayla eats salmon. I've gone with a shepherd's pie. Please God, let her be entertained.
This is a big moment in history. We're going to attempt Storie doing her long nap of the day out, which we have never done.
So she's due a 2-hour nap. Just the thought of going home now. It's such a beautiful day.
The thing is, we're already way overdue. We just realised the time because we've been sat eating.
Well, we're 20 minutes overdue, plus it will take us 20 minutes to get back, so...
I feel like she really will go to sleep in this nice fresh air. I think let's not go in any shops yet.
Her eyes are closing now.
Let's do a really nice long walk, and then we can go in shops once she's asleep.
Yeah, the thing is, we're rigid like usually 100% of the time. But we feel like there's got to be times when we can just try and get her to sleep out. Or else you've only literally got 3 hours at a time. Obviously you have to leave the side thing open so she's got air. What a really nice day out. Storie managed to sleep for an hour and a half. Very, very happy with that. We just kept on walking around, didn't we?
We did.
Went in a couple of shops.
Wasn't that much open, to be fair. But I'm really glad we stuck that out, because it does go to show that if you plan it a little bit better, I think we could do it.
I think if we had one, you could bring white noise out, and 2, you
We
could
need a snooze shade.
snooze shade. I think if you had a snooze shade, then you'd be sorted, because it's just, you know, gives it that, can't stare at anything.
Yeah, I agree.
I was also saying to Tay that when you're walking around and your baby's asleep, anyone who's having remote fun
Like,
and
how
enjoyment,
dare you?
I'm like, keep the fucking noise down.
How dare you
Like,
have fun? How
kids,
dare you make noise?
Playing, having fun. We went past a restaurant that was playing like big, loud, happy birthday music, and I was.
And in my head, I was thinking, how selfish.
I know. You ran past it.
I know.
You ran.
How selfish of you lot to actually have fun.
Stop having fun, everybody. Yeah, it really internally grinds your gears. Like, I'm laughing, but really I'm like, fuckers.
I'm laughing, but I'm crying.
Fuckers. So yeah, it's funny because usually that's us having the fun, whereas now we're like, keep it down. But
Literally,
she didn't. I wouldn't say anything. I think the noise kind of all blends in as background noise. It wasn't anything particular. Like, it's really loud. It's really busy. There's cars revving. Nothing woke her up, which is surprising because at home, if you even like crank up the stairs a remote bit, she'll pop out of bed and hear it. So anyway, we're gonna go back home now. Chill, relax. Oh, I'll get the story back.
We're watching Saints.
We're going to chill here tonight, Sunday evening.
Eat some meal prep.
Tay's cooked us some lovely food, prep. And then tomorrow we have Perry and Ricky here. That will be a new vlog. So round this vlog off for today. It's great to be back. I'll just run you over a couple of things that I wanted to get through.
I feel like this vlog could have been a bit better, but we're at least going to put something out. So if this is very disjointed and just bizarre, then apologies, but we are going to get better at kind of like...
The more we do, yeah, more storyline.
Doing something is better than doing something now.
Yeah, I think the only way to get better at this is to keep doing it and then being critical of what we've done and then redo it. A couple of things that I wanted to point out with the apartment. One, we had a leak whilst we were away. And this is what's happened to the floor. Now, I've had that on it for 3 days. It's made zero difference. I had a guy come round to fix, and it's also gone up to the Venetian plaster. So it's come from a boiler in here. A leak's happened. Now that is terrifying because we only had this floor done like a couple of years ago, and I have no idea how we're going to fix that. I've got a guy coming around on Monday who's going to see what he can do. But here's another thing that we're extremely disappointed in. I'll just show you some nice bits. I don't know whether it will bring it up on the floor. So this bit of the floor, micro cement, looks amazing. Then let me show you this at the entrance. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. You see that? Like, what the hell? It's just completely dirty in a path. It happened like, I don't know, we noticed it about a year ago, but it weren't really that bad. And then the last 6 months or so, it's just, that entranceway is just screwed. And you can see it's kind of potentially going to do it in other areas. Like, started there. So, I'm going to message, well, one, I've messaged the guy who did it, but he came over about 6 months ago and wasn't like too concerned about it, but he said it wasn't like too bad. But then I've got a guy over who does specialise in these floors just to see what he suggests, because even if that's fixed, that's 100% our fault. But regardless of that, I kind of still want that to be like, I mean, the micro cement floor, when I was looking at it, yeah, I understand they like hold dirt and they look dirty, but shouldn't deteriorate that fast because they're really hard wearing. They should be lasting you sort of like 10, 15, 20 years. So, yeah, really disappointed with that. And if you look around here, the water has risen over there as well. So that Venetian plaster looks like, I don't even know what you're going to do with that, but...
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's so much
I've cooked like 10 potatoes, and that's what you've left me.
Yeah.
That's not even 200 grams.
That is definitely 200 grams.
1, 2, 3. You've left me 8 pieces when I cooked like.
No.
Are you actually joking?
That's a lot of sweet potato.
Are you joking?
No.
You're telling me that's a lot of potato? The whole tray was covered.
What's she kicking up about?
I'm absolutely fuming.
Show me the potato.
Right, I've just gone to eat some sweet potato. I cooked about 8 sweet potatoes. This was fucking ripe with
Show
sweet
me.
potato. It was full to
That
the
is an easy...
That's carrot.
Oh!
This is sweet potato.
I was... Okay, yeah. I see your point.
So right, I've prepped all the food for myself and you've ate all my sweet potato. Okay,
Yeah.
Storie. Like, she's really unhappy about it as well. We really want some sweet potato.
We will see you tomorrow. Perry and Ricky arrive, so it's going to be an action-packed couple of days.